Yeah, and then Daisy will start to read. I need to go back over here to know what one it is.
We just say we pretend just to save time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're gonna read him a story, how about read him a story about 7 adventurers who took on all of hell itself and won?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, Daiso's gonna make up her own story, and she'll like start to kind of until Quinn's actually fully asleep.
Quinn kind of falls asleep really quickly.
Yeah. And then she's gonna go back. She'll go over here and read.
Alright, that's those guys. Enough, right? You gonna go to bed?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. But whenever business needs me, I'll wake up from jury.
Alright. So everyone goes to bed.
Please don't tell me we're gonna get a dream sequence.
Whenever you're done, whenever you
we
say
are.
don't ask for it, we are.
What you talking about? Who doesn't like
We
the
all-
dream world?
I love the dream world.
Yeah, I'm going to be reading one of the 50 Shades of Grey book.
We don't talk about that book.
If I may, I think I have a theory. About the dream sequences. I think they're going backwards. Like you know the previous order from me, to Null all the way to Quen.
Yeah.
I think it's going
Yeah.
backwards. Because Quen had 2 dreams in a row last time.
Yeah, and then Nephri had a dream and nobody came to help her, so that's why I'm thinking somebody else is doing these dreams.
That's actually interesting because I got the.
Wonder who's going to be this
Dream world. Woo! A round of applause.
If my
Alright,
theory is
people.
correct,
Alright, people. Place your bets. Place your bets. Who do you think's gonna have a dream tonight?
My money's on Avelios.
yeah,
You know what? I'm gonna say it's me. I'll say it's civilians.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
spend money on
It's
Avelios.
going to be Daiso.
Well, if we're going by order, who went before Nephrite?
Avelios.
Alright, then that's probably Avelios.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh! No!
How is it?
Recent
Hey.
activity.
That's just a theory. Thanks for watching.
That's just a theory, a Big Bang theory.
Nope.
Oh my god.
As much as I love that show, nope. Anyway, back to the game.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, but anyway, back in Nightmare Land, Null wakes up in the familiar yet unfamiliar wasteland of hopes, dreams, and despair.
Thinks about what happened in KM. Lost control. Out of control. How do I get control? What did she say again? What was that word?
As you contemplate, Null, you hear crying off in the distance.
Who's there?
You look out and you see a scene starting to form before you of what looks to be a forest.
Nalra trudges forward to see where it leads.
You feel as if you've seen this forest space before. Like somewhere near Meyerwood.
Wait. Was this... we broke free from the lab? Lorelei?
Yep, you look.
Well,
You're walking on water right now. Just to let you
oh,
know.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it.
Okay. Wait,
that
out of character though, because you kind of set me up for it. I'm sorry in the long run. I'm sorry in the long run for this wicked, but walk on water, faint like her.
Ah!
okay, honestly, I didn't realize that was a lake. Oh, he's gonna walk around the lake.
Yep,
Yeah.
and you see her crying, panting as she tries to splash water on her face.
Lorelei, can you hear me?
She continues to stare down at the lake.
I look down at the what would be her reflection. What do I see?
You look at her reflection and you see green cracks going up her neck.
No, not you too. It is getting worse, not just for me, but for you. I have to get control back.
You hear a voice coming behind you. Control? Control?
Oh, don't you? No!
No, not the
Get
blue one.
out! Just at the peanut gallery. Get out of here, you blue little string bean wannabe nightmare bullshit! Yeah. And I'm sorry for swearing, but come on, you know that fits.
Did it really have to be a blue one, the most dangerous out of all of them?
Okay, peanut gallery, shush.
Okay, I'm shushing.
Yeah.
But anyway, they approach the two of you and keep repeating, control, control, control. What do you have control over?
I have control over my magic, but what has recently happened to me. And no, I don't. But I intend to find a way to use it of my own volition. Be a symbol of control amidst things that are out of control.
You think you can just say it and it happens. No one controls anything. No one has control of anything. Except for us. We control the dreams. We can control you. But really, what do humans, lowly creatures, have control over? Especially when they're monsters.
We have control over our own choices, and I choose to learn how to control this form.
But does it want to be controlled? Does it want to be leashed? Does it want you?
It is a part of me, is in my blood. It has. The blood has been absorbed into my body. It is just as mine as my own breath.
But you didn't know it was there, so how can it be yours if you didn't know about it?
Doesn't matter. It's there, and this is how I choose to live my life.
And does it choose you? And you look out on the lake, and crap, bun.
Whoa. Oh, that's not disturbing.
Yep, one of the Canary float to it and whisper something in its ear, and it goes menacingly towards Lorelei.
He swings with his mace. Stay away!
Roll D100, please.
Okay.
Wait, but maces don't have magic. I thought that only worked with magic.
It's more like if a physical object's gonna hit a dream. It can hit a Canary, but hitting something in a dream is a completely different thing.
Oh. Well, it's a magical object, magical weapon too, but anyways.
Yeah, it faces right through the creature. But Lori doesn't seem to pay attention to it as she still looks down at her reflection.
Oh!
I swear that thing hurts her.
Yep. It raises its claw to slash at her, but you hear another voice. Enough! And she pushes her hand forward, and the dragon disintegrates.
Lanta!
Yeah, she looks pissed as the Canary float to her. Why'd you ruin our fun? Yeah. We need to bring misery to them to be free. Go have your fun somewhere else. Not with with my friend. Now leave. Leave. Oh, what's going on here? There we go.
The other one didn't leave us.
Yep,
there we go.
I know. There was a delay.
Mm-hmm.
She looks towards Null. Are you alright, my child?
Yes and no. I thought that part of me was going to harm the only person I truly love. Even though this is a dream, her dream or mine, I don't know.
As I stated before, this is her dream, and we are the observers.
Is it her dream, what she's dreaming now, or like before she was taken? When did this happen?
Now, then, future. Time can be funny in dreams. But given the way she is, I don't believe she would ever dream of these marks until that rip in the sky.
Exactly, but if this is supposed to be somewhere placed near Mirwood, we missed her. She may be hundreds of miles. She be, who knows how far away.
Or,
Finding her could be more difficult than I thought.
or she could be dreaming in this place as if this was her happy place. Have you ever thought of that?
Well, it was near when we first started sharing our lives together. Even before we fell in love, but I never considered it. I never asked her what her moments when she felt happy on her own, but
I knew a girl who dreamt of the same place every night. And why? Because if in the waking world where she was hell itself. So she would always try to travel there to her happy place to find some level of peace. And I believe it's dissimilar to your friend there. Is it to you?
wherever if I'm in the same place as her, same place as hers, the same place that she is, it doesn't matter where we are. That's where we're happy. But if this is where her happy place is, he looks over at Lorelei, looks her straight in the face. This is the spot where we will have our wedding.
I do wish you luck in finding her. But also, I also sense some fear in you about what had transpired in Calum. Your new development.
Yeah. It actually reminded me of a word Lorelei told me once while she was helping me learn to control my magic. I thought it was, she claimed it was a myth about how magic can become so out of control. It could become something monstrous. But if it were to be controlled, it could be even more powerful. It seems like it could be a reality, but you need to learn how to control it. And when that day comes, that will be the name they use as a symbol of justice among the innocent, or the innocent.
Didn't use that name well. I do not fear about the other side. Everyone has beasts within. Yours is just made clear as day, but that makes it easier to tame it. Remember, child, any power, good or evil, can be used no matter the circumstances. And with that, where are ya? Come on, I just had it. You all wake up.
I didn't care too. I was gone for a little bit. Did I miss anything?
No.
Just Alanta with her cryptic warnings.
Nothing important.
It was
Oh.
Atlanta with her cryptic warnings again.
Yeah, so what else is new? And also DM.
Yep.
I should have asked this during the thing, but would Nephrite have been woken up by Zori at any point in time at night to help Bismuth
No, you wouldn't.
Okay, so I get a full night's sleep. I have my magic back. Let's go.
All of us get a long rest.
Yep, everyone got a long rest.
Okay, cool.
Is it okay, Etiquette, is it okay if Quinn could race down so he can find all Blight?
Sure.
Yeah, Daisy's gonna follow him.
Okay, and
Eh,
what if Emilio's a leash?
Bill's just gonna wind up going downstairs.
I'm actually gonna keep the spells I have for the new day, just in case. I'm gonna go downstairs for brekkie.
Yep, so it's null. And just, despite the dream he had, he's gonna be like, okay, note to self, teach Quinn better cooking skills.
Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna go down and cook breakfast for you guys if you want.
That's fine, I got it covered.
You sure?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Netflix just gonna lean over by grabbing Noel by the collar because this was his idea from last night.
You don't need to remind me that that little after I had a little extra vomit aftertaste before I went to sleep. I had to drink an extra glass of water.
Yeah,
Etiquette.
Yep, and you see, Aerith going out, still feeling a little green, and looks to Null. You owe me for this.
I
Oh,
know,
not only
I
that, he
know.
owes my guild. Not only that, he owes my guild and all the other guild members out there a new liver.
Out of character, I think, no offense, and I think Quinn's cooking's probably is more dangerous than any boss will ever meet.
No, but if the party ever did save that, let it be known, Nephrite might be able to make a bomb out of that.
Yeah. Could Daisy try her hand at cooking?
Oh no, Quinn, stay out of the kitchen.
No, Nephrite
Yeah,
just
he
gives a
just
glare
went-
to both. No, Nephrite just gives a glare to both Dazo and Null, noticing Quinn leaving. The glare just means stop him from cooking, or else I will make sure that we have dragonborn steaks and experiment stew in the next 2 months.
It's like. And then Daisy looks to Quinn. It's like, hey Quinn, if you come out to where Nephra and Aerith is, I might tell you. We might go and see the pretty flowers.
Okay, but well, it probably wouldn't be smart to go out right now, but maybe we can do it some other time.
Yeah, or I can tell you another story if after me and Null gets done with the cooking.
Thanks for the offer, but maybe later.
No, how about then she'll give Aerith a glance. It's like, help me out.
Out of character, I'm sorry.
No, I have Uba.
Here, how about I make something today?
Oh no, there's 2 Ubas.
Okay.
Create food and water.
Oh, I'm so glad you had that spell. I am so glad you had that spell.
Why? Because no one can suffer through Quinn's cooking again?
That and also that begs the question. But then also that begs the question. You had that spell and no one's been cooking this whole time?
And also, you could have saved it from Quen's diabolical food last night too.
Okay, well, food for me is a necessity. Food for Noel is a passion. There was no way I could deprive a man of a passion. Besides,
Yeah.
I can only
You know what,
I can
Sam?
only create the bare basics. Nothing as good as
Yeah.
his.
Okay, fair enough. But also, we have 2 Ubas. We have 2 Ubas, ladies and gentlemen. The madness has doubled.
No,
Why do we have 2 Ubas?
Yeah, I have no
I
idea.
don't know. Oh, I think one was from earlier.
Aw, and I was hoping maybe I could cook for everyone again.
Wait, where's Zuri?
Zuri was on the table from last night.
It's over here.
Ah,
Yeah, he's over here.
While we have Uba just at the door listening in on me checking up on Bismuth.
And Fluffy.
Oh no, he's messing with the fluff. Zuri's coming over to defend the fluff. Just no. You don't touch the fluff, I touch the fluff. Only I touch the fluff. No one else touches the fluff.
Aw.
no. And it's going, hey, you two want to run past? Get out of my forge.
Zuri, behave.
Oh.
If Uba wants to touch the fluff, let him touch the fluff.
Uber is like she does occasionally try to touch the fluff, but he's actually trying to get Nephrite to follow him.
Oh, okay. Biz, I'll be right back. And I'll start following Zuri. I mean, not Zuri, I'll start following Uba.
Aw. And I was really looking forward to cook for everyone again.
Given last night, the cooks would no longer even touch the utensils.
I didn't care to really?
Yes.
Am I literally banned from this kitchen?
Yes.
It's like days away Quinn over. It's like, hey Quinn, over here.
What?
Noel walks into the kitchen. Sorry about that little mess yesterday. He just a little dissertation to clean up the kitchen a little and gets to work.
Yeah. The cooks, kinda shake their heads a bit, but they'll let you still use the kitchen, provided you keep the little, and in their words, the little imp out of their kitchen.
Don't worry, I've learned my lesson from last night.
I didn't care to look
You
on the.
should.
I didn't care to look on the bright side. At least it wasn't a nat 1.
I rolled a nat 1 on the soup.
No, he means at least it wasn't a nat 1 on his intelligence check. Otherwise, he would have blew the kitchen up and we would have been found by the guards.
Oh, good point.
Well, that. I didn't think of that. I was thinking maybe they'll.
No, guys. If you actually rolled a nat 1 for the cooking, and you ate it, you would have been depleted health points.
Oh.
Because that would be bad.
Wait, what's
Oh yeah,
the
I'm so
depleted
glad
health-
Quinn's not cooking anymore.
Wait, what's depleted health points?
Half points, like your hit points go down to half.
Mhm.
So I guess that's a permanent ban on Crane cooking from now on.
Yeah, and speaking of which, Null, if you can do cooking utensils, please.
Just regular.
Just regular.
Okay.
Actually
Um.
roll that again for advantage because Arif kind of helped provide food this time.
Okay. So 15. And dog.
Markin, I got it this time.
Yeah. So you're able to take Arif's food, and you were able to spice it up a bit. You got some nice ostrich-sized eggs, thanks to cook. You got some nice salmon that you added a couple of spices and herbs to, and You also had some golden potatoes that you fried up into like home fry style.
Huh.
So in other words, you made my mom's dream breakfast. Thank you.
Well, hopefully this will be better than last night.
You kind of look at Erica going, actually, dried up beef jerky would be better than what was last night.
Ouch.
I can't. Dang. That's cool.
Well, in any case, let's serve to
Yep.
the rest of the party.
Yep.
But yeah, Nephrite followed Uba to the table and she just told everybody at the table good morning and she's wondering what's up.
Well, I tried to cook again.
It's like Nephrite just kind of grimaces for a bit and then she focuses on she sees Knowles and Aerith coming over with breakfast. I will take that. And she takes a sip of the orange juice. Oh wait. Actually, you know what? I haven't had orange juice in a long time. I've been drinking coffee for the longest time. Orange juice is good right now. And she just downs the orange juice.
Yeah, and then and then Dezo will be like drinking a little ale.
Wow, you guys are really thirsty.
Don't say the joke. Don't say the joke, Sal. Don't say the joke.
You
No,
guys.
it's a joke.
Yes, Alish?
So, Liege, what's up tonight, right? So, apparently your comrades thought it was rather interesting to initiate food. So I missed whatever meeting you had last night. What plans were made?
Nephrite kind of snickers a bit. And she looks over to Avelios at the mention of the drinking contest. I thought you were going to participate in that last night. I did not think Elise was going to have to do it in your stead.
Well, when you have to help someone to bed. Because someone, who I shall not name, had to basically poison the party.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
No one of importance, Quinn. Enjoy your breakfast.
But in regards to any plans being made, like she's thinking over in, do I want to tell them the sadistic idea or do I want to not be as sadistic today?
Yeah, Dezo looks to Nephrite. It's like, tell them the idea.
I don't know if they'll like it.
You mean the one and Aerith smiles. You mean the one about us attacking the warehouse and freeing your guildmates by using some of us as target practice?
You are no fun with that mind reading thing, but yes.
Alright, so Elise kind of looked at that and said you have to eliminate each step before you can try to take out the main target. Remember that the main target is the person that's currently in charge of the town, and as far as I can guess, they're under
Heavy protection, I'm aware.
heavy protection, and they may or may not be willingly following the king. So there's a lot of pieces that are missing in my mind here. So I'm trying to put the pieces together where it makes more sense.
Well, if you prefer we head out into town and grab more information, then by all means we can do that. But I think Daisel had a bit more fun with the idea I kind of said last night.
Well, I would like to actually know what all was said and discussed last night since I was unconscious.
Fair enough. So, the idea that Daisel kind of fell in love with when I mentioned it was split into teams of two. Where we have one team that is led by our lovely Dragonborn and no, as well as Arcanites. And they're also followed by a couple of more barbarians, rogues, fighters, whatever we can use to knock out the guards to keep them distracted. That way, whoever is in charge won't have that many people to protect him. The other part goes after the person in charge to try and get the key, which would be you, me, and Quinn.
Out of
Eric and Avelio, yes?
I thought you were done. My bad.
No, you're good. Eric and Avelio can pick whichever team they want to go with, and they will be more or less healing support.
Only there was a way to test the loyalty of the guards themselves. Fighting men need, I don't know, it's hard to explain. They need to have a strong motive to really continue fighting. My troop had the entirety of the safety of the town to motivate us to keep going. But even then, it wasn't always easy. Unless these guards are fanatically loyal to their king, they may not be all that happy with the fact that they are, for all intents and purposes, not only oppressing the town, they are also babysitting the entire town when they could be out doing soldiering things, which would be preferable to most soldiers. They would they would rather fight an enemy than babysit.
Well, if you prefer us gathering more information, we can.
The question is, how do we go about gathering that information? Because while we have gotten a decent amount of information from the 3 guild mates, we don't have anything in with the guards. The only thing I can think of is for me to go hang out with the guard as a traveling mercenary and basically listen, quietly talk about these new sightings of monsters, of the crystal humanoids, where if they hear about something that they can go fight, they might want to do that instead.
Yes, because the last time you investigated something on your own, you didn't share that information with us, and we had to find out about it when the castle and boss was taken over.
I'll do what I can. We have the communication range now. So
What if they ask you to take it off?
I don't know. I can't cover every possibility. Either I take the risk, or I don't.
Yeah, Nephi will look to the rest of the party for Alicia's idea for their input.
I don't mind. Who knows? It could be fun.
To be honest,
I
I'm gathering information isn't exactly my strong suit, and maybe it would be best to, I guess draw the guard's fire, so to speak, to, them out of, get them a little out of whack so that we can try to, try to liberate Nemi a little easier.
Then we have two choices. One, we kill them. Two, we capture them, but we have to basically imprison them in a place where they are less likely to be able to get free. And we'd have to have somebody willing to babysit them.
DM?
Yeah?
Would Nephrite actually know of a place where we can store the guards? Basically, kind of like the same way they imprison the gills?
Well, you do know there is a prison here in Nemia. But other than that, you're not too sure off the top of your head.
Okay, storage may be possible, depending on how many guards are here. However, babysitter... I don't want to leave Onyx with those because of the possibility they're going to try and bash him. But...
Which is another problem, is like if we can't trust anybody to not bash in skulls, then there's no point in trying to capture them.
Oh, skull-wise, I'm not worried about that. Onyx is a warforge. So flesh and bone-wise, not worried. It's just I'm worried about Bismuth and when it comes down to fixing him.
Yeah, would Dezo would have heard after she had taken Aaron upstairs to bed, would Dezo heard Nephrite mention anything about arcane focus for Dezo?
Quickly make a perception check. At disadvantage because you were upstairs.
No, okay. Let's see how bad I roll with this.
Oh wait, can I help?
Nope.
Edge! No.
Okay.
Moving on.
Okay, the only words you probably would have gone now was arcane something.
It's like, yeah, and then Dezo looked to Nephrite. It's like, what were you talking about? I heard the words of. I caught the word arcane.
Can I try to roll perception?
For what?
For what Dazo tried to do.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, Nephrite just has this grumbled look of, why do you have to ruin every surprise? First Eric, now you. And Nephrite just flings her journal out in between the entire party. So let's just say the journal is right here in the center. And it's open to the page where it shows arcane focus for Dezo and Null, but Null's is already covered. And also there's why is there an old man who looked like he came from Full Metal Alchemist walking in?
Looks more like Fire Emblem.
Yeah,
That's Fire Emblem.
he kind of leans in and going, "Oh, what a fascinating book. Did you do it yourself, young Nephrite?" And Nephrite, you would quickly recognize him as Tomas the Librarian.
Tomas?
It has been so long, my dear. Look how much you've grown since I've seen you. Still using
It's a
that.
pleasure to see you too.
Still using that creative mind of yours.
For better and for worse, but actually, it's actually perfect you're here. Do you have any spells?
Spells?
Just any spell scrolls today?
Let me see here for a moment. And he reaches down into his little baggie that he carries.
And while he does, Nephra's gonna motion over for Elise. Just come here, because this might actually be beneficial for you too. Actually, no, to both Elise and Aerith, because Null's already right there. But both Elise and Aerith, over here. This might help. I trust this guy with my life. Get over here.
Okay then. Guess you got some interesting friends.
Aerith, Elise, this is Tomas. He's the head librarian here in Nemea.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you. The pleasure is all mine.
Then you see Data is like, book?
Dezo, Dezo, come over here too.
Yeah.
Tomas, please. Now, Tomas, these two aren't the only interesting friends I have, but I want you to say calm. As she slowly turns him around to face Dezo.
Oh! Wow. It's a pleasure to meet you, my dear.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I have, if you don't mind me saying, I've never seen such scales that shine as freshly powdered snow before. You've been taking good care of them.
Yes, I come from mountains.
Then I think you might enjoy this read. As he goes into he holds like a basket, but as soon as he sticks his hand in, it's almost like a modified version of a bag of holding. And pulls out a book and gives it to Dezo.
He's Mary Poppins, y'all.
Really? You have to make that reference?
Yes.
You kind of see a very light pink tint to her cheeks. It's like, thank you. What's the book?
The book is called Fly On Till Forever. And it features a picture of a dragon born on top of the mountains looking high to the moon.
Okay. Yeah, and then and then Dezo will. Okay, yeah, I'll enter that later. Then you'll see Dezo moving over to here and sitting. And then she just has her nose in the book.
As you can see, she challenged me for a bookworm.
Well, we need more bookworms in the world. Knowledge is power, as they say. And
Whether in the hands of the good or the hands of the evil, it is the most powerful thing we have.
Out of character, Soundwave, by any
Yeah?
chance, would he have books on languages too?
Tomas, would you happen to have any books on languages?
which language?
Out of character, sorry for interrupting.
No, you're good. Because now I gotta think. Because I want to ask about Canary, but we know that Canary can't be a book language.
Yeah, no. That was already established.
Oh, Infernal.
Infernal. That's a rare language. Let me see here.
I was gonna suggest demonic, but
He pulls out.
Remember,
He pulls out a red book. It's going. Here we are. And he hands her the book.
she'll hand it over to Quinn. Just, Quinn, I think this might be able to assist you due to your extremities.
thank you. Is he surprised as he walked up quietly behind him?
No, he's actually smiling. What a nice young lad. He kind of pets you on the head.
He just purrs a bit.
And Uba's just hopping all over the place. Just hop, hop, hop.
Can I begin reading the book? If that's alright.
If you want to, sure.
What would I need to roll?
It would be intelligence.
Alright.
Anyway, getting back to Alicia and Aerith, Tomas, goes down and hands Alicia 2 spell scrolls.
Oof. 2 for Quinn.
Yep. One containing the spell Blink, and the other one containing the spell Major Image.
Yay, yay!
And as for Aerith, he gives 2 spell scrolls too.
And he looks them over and says, "Thank you. Would you happen to have any spell ink?
Spell what?
Spell ink to put into a spell book?"
Yes, I do. And Mary Poppins, ink for you.
I'm not ashamed about that reference now. I am not ashamed with that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
Good reference.
That meme will never die.
No, it won't.
That's 250 gold pieces worth of magic.
He actually raises his hand, going, "In my book, knowledge is free. But it'll only be free for the day, so you have a day to write those spells in your book before the spell scroll goes poof."
And he immediately goes and starts writing in his book.
Yeah, Ben.
He will mention the spells that he has himself, but I'm sure that he already has them.
What was that? You kind of died down a bit.
Elise would say that he would offer the spells that he already has, but that the fact is the ones that he has would probably already be known by the librarian. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and he would hand 2 spell scrolls to Aerith too. One would be Guardian of Faith, and the other one would be... Oh, let's see. I already have that spell. Locate creature.
Okay, out of character, that would be so useful when it comes down to trying to find the crystal-like creatures.
Crystal.
Oh, Jason would already know about those.
What the
All of
heck?
us would, because we technically have the marks.
Oh yeah,
For
well
locate
yeah.
creature, you would just need knowledge of them in order to find them.
Yeah, it's like, dang, I thought I had that spell. No, I don't.
It's
Okay, never mind.
it's kind of like sonar, but if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I got dominate beast, but that's a.
Yeah,
Out of
but
char-
anyway. And
out of
he
character.
pulls out 2 scrolls too, and he hands them to Null.
Oh.
You look like you need some too, young man.
Sure.
Yep, and Null, you have Dispel Magic, and you got
Okay.
Sleep Storm.
Oh. So, let's see.
Oh, another dispel magic user. That's gonna come in handy.
No, my mind kind of went in sadistic form because meta magic and sleet storm, you can change the elemental damage on that.
Well, that's not transmute magic. I don't have that ability.
Dang it.
And
Yo.
he will give one spell to Avelios. Zone of Truth.
Okay, thank you. Sounds good.
Out of character, that's really gonna come in handy when we're interrogating someone.
Alright, yep.
There, so everybody in the party gets spells. You're welcome.
Well, not everyone. Some two get books and the rest get spells.
Everybody got something because Nephrite knows the librarian. You're welcome.
Thank you. But no, just steps in for a second. You wouldn't happen to have a book on Elvish language? I need to look something up really quick.
Yes, young man. And he hands you a green book with golden bordery around it.
All right, he just flips through the pages. All right, where is it? Yes, there it is. That's the word. And just closes the book and hands it back.
Thank you.
Out of character, what were you looking for?
Spoilers.
Yeah,
Yeah, spoilers.
but Tomas, what are you doing here?
I wanted to come and see Blight. I'm afraid there might be some disturbing news out in the street. And I want to make sure everyone here is safe.
Give me a second. And she's gonna start. She's not moving away, but she's looking for Albite. And she's going to run over and say, Albite?
Yes?
Sorry to interrupt you during breakfast, but Tomas is here and you might need to hear this.
Okay.
It's
And-
urgent.
And he comes up and follows you.
Found him.
Ah, Tomas. Good to see you again. Good to see you too, lad. But I'm afraid things have gone much worse. The minister is declaring a set curfew now to the citizens of Nemea. What? And what's worse, they are now holding people down for interrogations to look for the missing guild members. It is actually getting so bad that the people are rioting to the guards. Oh boy. Are there any casualties? None, but we have a lot of people injured now. And more are filling up the jail cells. This is not good. Not good at all. And there's also a declaration too. If the guild members who are rebelling here do not surrender, they say they're going to continue throwing people to jail.
Yeah, Nephrite's fists are just clenched at this moment, and her head is down. In other words, she is anime PO'd.
I can imagine not out of character. I can imagine not many gods are gonna survive after this.
Oh, no.
Mm-mm.
Despite their loyalty, no.
Especially the minister. He's dead. Like, he's dead and he doesn't even know it.
Yeah, I'm reading the comment that Dragon made for Alige. At this present moment, her fists are just smoking because her go-to spell is pretty much in process right now.
Aerith kind of looks like, do I need to cast Calm Emotion spell on you?
No. I'm fine. Just listening to my home being placed on a curfew that is not needed. Listening to a lot of innocents being placed in a prison because an idiot who believes in a xenophobic racist is just doing the stupidest thing of all stupid people. And on top of that, every guild member in here, including all of us, are now basically wanted because they want to believe in an idiot. No, I'm fine. I'm just fine. And if I
That's
roll
not
deception,
fine.
I will. If I need to roll deception, I will.
I
Aerith
Can
can read your
everyone-
mind, so she knows you're not fine.
Yeah, and Dezo knows by the tone of the voice. It's like, but she like is still reading her book.
Yeah, basically all Aerith hears in Nephrite's head is murder. And yes, I made a reference to Fool's Gold. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of it.
Wicked's heard of it.
Yep, I've heard of it.
I haven't.
It's a fun series. I'll send you the link. Anyway.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm sorry. I'll just steps in front of Nephrite. Listen, we don't need you flying off the handle. I mean, I didn't have much. I was provoked into it, but I have no excuse. But no, this is your home. You need to keep calm if you want to get it back, don't you?
All right. I'll try to keep a cool head, but I make no promises about what happens in the future. And she's gonna look over to Alish because of the comments that he made. Would you prefer sneaking in, or would you rather be on the front lines? And she's asking that to Alish. And he is typing.
I'm exposure twice.
Front lines it is. No?
Yeah. Same here. Sneaking in ain't exactly. It's not something I'm good at either.
If you're gonna be on the front lines, I want you to be. She's just gonna make you lean over to her and she's gonna whisper something to you. Go feral. And that's all she's gonna say to you, and just whisper. And when she says go feral, I think you know what she means.
Yeah, well, okay, I didn't want to say it during the session, but he can't do it voluntarily until next level up.
Well, physically feral, yeah, that may be a disadvantage, but magically, just go full out. Just shocking grasp, acid blast, fireball if you have to, lightning bolt, whatever you got, just full out.
Full out
Okay.
rage.
Uh-huh.
I'll see what I can do.
Aerith, same question. Sneak in or front line? You'll basically be healing, but
Yeah. I'm pretty nimble and quick, so I'll go with the sneaking in, and besides, maybe having a mind reader with the minister might prove some points.
Avelios? Sneak in or front line?
I, for one, am not necessarily one to sneak. Besides, if Aerith's sneaking in, you're going to need someone as backup. So I'll take the front.
And Nephri's gonna tap the earring while Dezo is reading. Just, Dezo,
It's like Dezo look up. It's like yes.
do you want to go out front and go feral, or do you want to sneak in with me and the others?
I can go either way. I can heal whoever needs healed, or I can go, or I can I can wow shape into one of my forms.
Either way, Quinn's going with either Team 2 or Team 1 because you're the crucial point. If he goes with Team 1, he's going to need healing. If he goes with Team 2, I'll keep an eye on him.
Okay. It's like then she'll like kind of stop and think. It's like, would it's like then she gets that gleam in her eye. It's like, do you want to do the thing?
If we do the thing, then I'll be without Zuri. Since I'm going to be on sneak-in team, you know I'm not good on the front lines.
Yeah, and then because she was thinking, it's like, if I go into my wolf form, then I could use Zuri on me, and then he could just ride on my back, and then I can then I'll be attacking. Now I'll be on the front lines.
Very well then. And she'll cut the connection. Bezos will be on the front lines and she'll have story. So if you see a wolf with a metal owl, you know it's her.
Alright then.
When?
Huh?
I know you want to be in the front with Dezo, but I need to keep an eye on you to make sure you're safe. You're coming with me.
Aww.
No ahs, young man. I don't want to risk having a child's body in my home because some guard wants to cut you down because of your tail.
Well, sorry for having horns and a tail.
I'm not blaming you, I'm blaming the guards who want to believe in an idiot.
Fair enough.
Basically, the king of Celius.
Oh yeah. Alright.
Man, I wish we could just call King Doofus.
That would certainly make things easier, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Mm-hmm.
All
You know
right.
what? I think that's what I'll call from now on.
But all right.
I'll go assemble the guild members that want to go.
Tell them they can be on the front lines or they can try to sneak in. Either way, we're busting these people out. Let it be either tonight or tomorrow. Someone's getting set free.
And I thought we do it tonight. Because if we stoke the fire while it's hot, we could get more people on our side rather than waiting a day to let it cool.
I mean, I understand the need to prepare, but I am also in agreement that we should do this tonight.
Very well.
And then Dezo tapped the earrings like, we're going to do it tonight. That way we will have more of your guild behind us.
Has anyone ever told you guys that y'all are the coolest people I've ever met?
You can mention it more often.
And while Thomas is here and I am looking up a certain artificer spell because I've been wanting to get this ever since I've been able to do second level spells.
Yeah, I had to like add a cantrip. It's like, oh wait, I'm at 7th level. I should have already known 3 cantrips. It's like, oh. Crap.
Oh wait, no, don't clear that. Where is it? Because somebody else had it and I'm trying to find it.
What was it?
Heat metal, found it.
Yep.
Oh,
There you
that out of character, that's gonna come in handy real easily.
Exactly. So Nephra's gonna ask Thomas, Tomas, would you happen to have a scroll for heat metal?
I certainly do, young Nephrite. And he goes into his Mary Poppins bag and pulls out the spell of heat metal. But he also pulls out another spell for you, saying that
Oh.
this might come in handy. And it is... Let me just look it up.
So I'm changing 2 spells today.
It is Fairy Fire.
I already have Fairy Fire.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, and I have Fairy Fire too.
You're good. You didn't know.
I can only look at so many things at once, people.
Yeah, no, that's why I said you didn't know. I'm good.
In theory, right? You could just invest in more eyes, so you could see more.
Whether I want to
PM me what you're
Doc
talking about. Or, oh, no, that's only one person. Levitate, I have it, but I want to change that out today. Oh! Oh, oh, this spell has merit, and I'm getting some scary ideas. See invisibility.
Oh, I could actually see where you're going with that. Combined
Mhm.
with combined with my combined with my magic, which allows 10 plus to dexterity, it would be almost invisible.
No, we would be invisible, but see invisibility allows me to see anything that is invisible.
Oh, I was thinking of something different. Never mind.
Because I would like to change levitate, and as much as I love using this spell, I kind of need to change it. I'm trying to change out levitate and vortex warp. As much as I love it, I rarely got the chance to use it, but it might not help me today.
Well, Tomas kind of sizes going, I do not have see invisibility. But maybe this one might be helpful. And he gives you Skywrite.
Out of character, what's Skywrite?
Basically, you write a message in the sky that only you would want, like, one of your party members to see.
Oh, so it's kind of like an invisible smoke flare.
Yes. If I remember the spell correctly.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, that would work. That can work. That will work wonderfully. And I am going to change out vortex warp and levitate for skyride. And what was the other spell?
Skywrite and I believe it was heat metal that you wanted.
Yep, so heat metal and skyride, both of those are level 2, so I can get rid of... Actually, I can get rid of a level 1 spell for me to actually gain that one. So I can actually get rid of... I can actually get rid of my brew for a second. I can get rid of my brew so that way I can gain heat metal, and I can get rid of vortex warp for the skyride. So yeah, that can work.
Don't you
And
need
I'll add no
blue?
new... Huh?
Don't you need blue?
No.
Yeah, a little while.
Brew's
forgot
not
what-
the only acid spell I have.
Oh,
Absorb elements, if I take any elemental damage such as fire, ice... Give me a second.
fire, ice, lightning, wind.
Yep, fire, ice, lightning, radiant. Anything
Is there-
along that lines, I can shoot it right back at them.
Is there such thing as wind magic?
Nope. You're thinking about thunder, but no.
Yeah, there
Most-
is. There's
yeah,
a
most
thing
wo-
of wind.
Most wind spells do bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, there's
That's
called
fair enough.
wind wall, wind walk.
I thought that was
No,
airwalk.
wind damage. But anyway,
Yeah.
so I will... Thank you, Dragon, and I will take those 2 spells and I will add them onto my character sheet later on.
This is the least I could do to see your smiling face again, Nephrite.
Thank you, Tomas. And she gives him a hug.
I wish you all luck with your endeavor. I don't want to lose those creative minds as the people here in the forge. And he slowly walks out with the walking cane.
Yeah, and at this present moment, Aerith can only hear from Nephrite's head still the murder portion for the king and the minister, but she's mostly saying we're freeing them tonight. Like she's reassuring herself that there's still a glimmer of hope.
And as you think that, Aerith, Albi comes up behind and says, "The guild will be all ready to go at tonight. Tonight's going to be a huge dance. Like we may be able to free our guild. You ready for this?"
Ever since I heard that the king was taking over my home, I've been ready.
Good. Because there's no going back after this. And that'll be the end tonight.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry
it.
for jumping away so often.
If I may, I
Have a
actually.
good night, folks.
Good night, Dragon.
Night.
If I may, I actually did have an
Night.
idea, and I thought it would be funny. Night.
Yeah. Night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go on ahead, Quinn.
This was out of character, by the way.
Like, yeah, I mean,
Game's over,
yeah,
so.
go ahead. Yeah, you know.
What I had in mind, and I thought it would be funny as heck. What if,
Yes.
you remember that soup?
Yes.
Yeah.
What if we give it to some of the gods?
That would be a pretty high persuasion check to get them to eat that.
Wait, are you basically... Wait. Are you basically trying to do the pile of guile from Welcome to the Show, but instead of us having drow poison, we're using Quinn's cooking, and we're saying, "Oh wait, I'm over there."
Yes.
Actually, I was thinking I'll send it like. What I was thinking is basically send it from our admirer to the gods. To the gods, and if they're stupid enough, when they eat, saying a note saying, "Please enjoy the soup. Please enjoy the soup today. I hope you enjoy it." Or basically shove it down their throats.
That might be playing the soup card a little too much. I was a little worried because it was really, really funny at the beginning, but then you kept pushing it and it kind of started to lose its touch.
I'm sorry. That's not what I meant to do. Never mind.
You're fine.
You're fine.
To be fair, that wasn't this time I wasn't referring to it as a joke. I was referring it to an actual practical use. Oh.
You're fine.
You're fine. But that actually would have been a good idea.
Yeah, never mind.
So what you guys think of today's session?
Oh yeah, that was pretty good. That dream was not what I was expecting.
Oh yeah, I was expecting Invelios for sure.
And of course, the only mishap was not realizing that was a lake.
Walk on water.
I was thinking that
like her.
I was thinking the Eddie Money song "Walk on Water."
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He did it. It was part of the chorus. I don't remember how it went. It's like "Walk on water with you," something like that.